Alright, what is up you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be looking at 35 illegal baby names on mentalfloss.com. Now, I first want to say that I'm sorry if I sound a bit winded. It is really hot in my room. I don't know what's going on in my house, if the air is turned off or whatever, but I am sweating like a hog in my room right now. That's probably TMI, but yeah, uh, that's that's beside the point. Let's just get into the meat of our subject today, which is the 35 outlawed baby names from around the world. All right. Let me just get situated in my chair here. Ignore the ads, please. Um, I'll just press X on any of the ones that I do see. Well, I'll try at least. Just try not to pay attention to those. Uh, let's see. The first one is Nutella. In 2015, a French couple decided to name their daughter Nutella because they hoped she could emulate the sweetness and popularity of the chocolate spread. So, when she popped out of her mom held her for the first time and was like, I really hope that she is sweet and popular in high school, like Nutella. Doctor, can we give her the name Nutella? No, ma'am, that's illegal. Okay, that's exactly how I imagined this went. One French judge wasn't having it and insisted that the name could only lead to mockery and disobliging remarks. I don't know what that says. Please forgive my pronunciation. It was ruled that the child's name be shortened to the considerably more conventional sounding Ella. Okay, the judge, I'd have to give credit to the judge here. Because, he was like, this child's gonna get made fun of. So change her name to Ella. Like now. Go to the courthouse, get her name legally changed to Ella, and I don't want to see your face in my courtroom again. That is a good Frenchy boy. That's a good Frenchy boy. Akuma means devil. In the case of baby Akuma, which means devil in Japanese, stirred such a frenzy in the early 1990s that it even caught the attention of the Prime Minister's cabinet. The Justice Minister at the time, spoke out against the government intervention, saying it's not appropriate to instruct parents to change children's names without legal basis. Regardless, naming your child Devil eventually became illegal in Japan. Good job, court system. You outlawed the name Akuma, aka Devil, in Japan. Props to you. Anal. Anal. Okay then, anal. I've said it about 3 times now. I bet you're already getting tired of me saying it, considering of how gross it is. New Zealand has no time for anyone's bizarre baby naming shenanigans. Parents have to get all potential names approved by the government, and if officials deem something too wacky, it gets added to the ever-growing list of banned names. There were many questionable entries on the list they released in 2013, anal being a particularly horrifying offender. Who holds their baby for the first time and is like, hey Jerry, remember that thing we did in the room to make this child? Let's name her. Let's name her Anal. Let's name her what we did in the bedroom last night. Exactly. That's not okay. Just as what I just said a couple seconds ago is not okay. We're gonna go down the line a bit more. Gesture means bridge. I don't know what's so harsh about naming your child Bridge. It seems like a pretty cool name. Norway is another country that regulates what parents can name their child. One Norwegian mother was sent to jail after failing to pay the $420 fine for using an unapproved name. She protested, saying that she had been instructed to name her son Jesher, the Hebrew word for bridge, in a dream she had. No, I think she needs to go in for psych, guys. She needs to go in for psych. Definitely. Tahula does the hula from Hawaii? I don't I don't understand this one. Borderline child abuse or most epic name ever. The New Zealand government went with the former and assumed guardianship of the 9-year-old girl who held that monkey in order to ensure that a more appropriate name was found for her. Well, I don't really know what to say about that one. Moving on. Oh, so. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! Oh, whoa, Neely, Osama bin Laden. We're really getting into the thick of it now. Shortly following the events of 9/11, a Turkish couple living in Cologne, Germany, felt inspired to name their child after Osama bin Laden. They obviously had this event captured on news outlets around the world. You saw the towers fall. You saw uh you saw people falling in the streets. You saw paper falling out of the towers, and yet you have the audacity and the inspiration to name your child Osama bin Laden. How are you inspired? How are you? You know what? Let's keep reading before I punch a hole in my TV that's right in front of me. German officials declined to let that happen, citing the section of their naming guidelines which states that all names must not be likely to lead to humiliation. Good job, Germany. What's more, German law prohibits foreign names that are illegal in the parent's home country, and this particular monkey is illegal in Turkey. Good job, Germany. You have prevented a child from getting shot on the streets of New York City. Because I guarantee you, if Germany let this kid keep this name, and he or she went to New York, and they were in school, and some kid was like, "Hey, bro, what's your name?" "My nama Osama bin Laden." That kid's gonna get punched in the face, and then shot in the head 3 times in the same hole. Like, that's that's just a bad move on the parents right there. RoboCop. Cool name, but not something I want to name my kid. In 2014, officials from Sonora, Mexico, compiled a list of banned baby names taken straight from the state's newborn registries. While citizens are no longer allowed to give this name to their children, there's at least one kid out there named RoboCop. That's pretty cool. Chief Maximus. What is this? Max is usually short for something, so why not Chief Maximus? This was another name that landed on New Zealand's list of banned names. Yep. BRFXXCCXXMMNPRXVC. Now, if you were to say this, if someone were to ask me my name and this was my name, this is what I'd say. I can't do it. I can't. Sorry for the weird noises. I cannot pronounce that. I tried. I tried my darndest to. I tried, and I failed miserably. Let's read about this one. Sweden has notoriously strict naming laws. It's too hot in this room, I swear. In 1982, a law was passed to prevent non-noble families from bestowing their children with noble names. Today, the law vaguely states that first names shall not be approved if they cause offense or can be supposed to cause discomfort for the one using it, or names for which some obvious reason are not suitable as a first name. In the protest of the restrictions, One couple decided to make their child's name a CAPTCHA code from hell. I don't know what that means. The name pronounced Albin was rejected. The parents later submitted the name with the same pronunciation but written as A. That was rejected as well. So you're telling me that this jumbled up thing of letters is supposed to be pronounced Albin? I don't even know anymore. 10 is the at symbol. So like email at gmail.com. That's it. As is the case with many countries, China doesn't allow symbols or numerals to be included in baby names. The at symbol is pronounced a ta in Chinese, which sounds familiar to a phrase meaning love him. One couple felt the symbol was a fitting name for their son, but the Chinese government apparently disagreed. You know what? Why don't you come over here to America where we will welcome you with open arms? And we'll maybe let you name your child that. We're not the Chinese government. Like, just come over here and we'll let you name your kid whatever you want, just as long as it's within the guidelines of U.S. laws. 11 is circumcision. You know what? I'm going to skip that one. 11 is Harriet. If Icelandic parents wants to give their children a name that isn't listed in their National Register of Persons, they can pay a fee and apply for government approval. In addition to not being a potential source of humiliation, the name must also meet criteria that is more specific to Iceland. It can only include letters in the Icelandic alphabet and must be able to conform to the language grammatically. One family was unable to renew their daughter Harriet's passport because her name can't be conjugated in Icelandic. Her brother Duncan also had a band name. There's no letter C in the Icelandic alphabet, which is weird. And the children instead must carry passports that list their names as girl and boy. Questionable, but you know, if I had a little girl, I'd name her Harriet. Harriet sounds like a great name. 13 is Metallica. You know, I'm pretty sure that if, you know what, I'm pretty sure that I probably would have ended up with the name Metallica if my life would have gone differently. Because my mom and my dad both are big Metallica fans, I probably would have gotten, and I probably would have ended up with the name Metallica at some point in my life if my life had gone differently. A baby girl from Sweden was baptized under this heavy metal name, but tax officials eventually deemed it inappropriate. Okay? And then this next one is Chow Tao, which means smelly head. What did they do? Hold their child in their arms, sniff his head, do one of the moves, and then they were like, he's got a smelly head. We're naming him Chow Tao. By naming their child Chow Tao, which translates to smelly head, two parents in Malaysia were basically doing future bullies' jobs for them. The country published this in a list of banned monkeyers after receiving an influx of people applying to change their given names. Huh. Linda? My nana's old neighbor is named Linda. I don't see what's wrong with this one, but we're going to read about it. See what's so bad about it in Saudi Arabia. In 2014, Saudi Arabia released its own list of banned baby names. Several of them, like Linda, claim spots due to their association with Western culture. Oh. fruit. YouTube won't let me say that. The YouTube won't let me say that word that I've highlighted. The New England government thankfully stepped in before some poor child had to spend the rest of their life with the name fruit, with the name redacted fruit. I thought I could highlight that. Though being raised by parents who thought that was a smart idea in the first place, probably presented its own set of challenges. 17th is monkey. You mean the thing that goes oh 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 oh? Oh wait, that's a dog. Denmark is another country that requires parents to choose baby names from a pre-approved list. Parents need permission from the government to choose outside the list of 7,000 baby names, and each year approximately 250 are rejected. In addition to monkey, the names Pluto and Anus also did not make the cut. Same thing with anal. Who names their child Anus? Like, why? Why? Do you want your child to get murked and to get made fun of in school? Like, seriously. Venerdì, which means Friday. Italy has the jurisdiction to reject baby names, which they are likely to limit social interaction and create insecurity. Judges claimed the name Venerdì, meaning Friday, would make the young boy in question subject of mockery. The parents were forced to change the name, but in response threatened to name the next child Mercoledì, the Italian word for Wednesday. Oh, you won't let us name our baby boy Friday? Okay, we'll just name the next kid Wednesday. If you do that, you're going to Italian prison. Which, that might actually be a blessing for you, because I don't know how nice Italian prisons are. 19th is Nirvana. Okay. Portugal has a whopping 80 pages dedicated to listing which names are legal and which are not. Nirvana is among the more 2,000 names that are included in the banned section. Huh. Well, naming your child Nirvana isn't exactly the best choice. Sorry, I had to drink some water real quick. 20 is Frazy, which means strawberry. And we're going to stop here and make a part 2 after I read this. So expect more of this tomorrow. Or tonight if y'all want to double upload. When a couple attempted to name their child after a strawberry, the French courts intervened. The judge claimed that the name Frazy would incur teasing due to its connection to the idiomatic phrase "ramène to Franzy," which means "get your butt over here." The parents insisted that they were only trying to give their daughter an original name and eventually went with Frazine instead. Yeah, maybe not naming your child Strawberry. Because, according to the show Atypical, which I recommend watching, strawberry is a sex fruit. So, I hope you heard what I said. If you didn't, go back, rewatch the video. You can skip back 10 seconds, and you can rewatch, and you can see what I just said. But, you don't want to name your child Strawberry because, again, it is a sex fruit. According to the show Atypical. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow or tonight if y'all want to double upload. Reach out to me in the comments below. If y'all want to double upload tonight, just reach out to me in the comments and I'll get back to y'all and I'll publish another video if y'all want it. If not, I will see y'all Sunday afternoon. Whenever I get up to make a video, I'll see y'all Sunday afternoon, and that's going to do it for today's video. Alright, see y'all later.